Right, okay, what I am going to do though is find my spy. I've got a spy in Saxony. Instead of fiddling about trying to find him, I'm just going to find him on here. Saxony, there we go. So spy in there. I'm going to move him over to Warsaw here, not there, just down here. I want to see what he's got in there. I want to see what sort of troops that he's got in there. Now, my spy in northern Italy, I'll see if I see him. If I see him right away, then I'll use him. If not, I'll just go... there he is, I was going to say. If not, then I'd search for him elsewhere. Right, and I'll put him in Venice, because it doesn't look like the enemy's got much in Venice at all, does it? Let's have a look in there. Successful mission. That's all he's got in Venice. Grenadiers of the Line, they're good troops, but it is all that he's got. Okay, now as far as tech goes, I'm going to swap the propaganda. Very nice to have, but I think it's going to be more important to me to have uniform armaments. That's this one down here. I couldn't get it before, that's why I didn't go for it. It enables me to have the engineering school, which gives me superior artillery, of course, but I can go for these steamships as well then. And I'm told the steamships are good, they're really fast, so it might mean that I can chase down any routing troops with my ships, and that is quite an advantage, I think. Right, well, I'm not sure if I kicked the minister. Yes, I did, didn't I? Yeah. Okay, that seems to be the list for now. We're starting to get our troops together. Let's see if we can run a good, effective campaign against these French. You notice I'm talking a little bit slower. Somebody on video 1 of the Napoleon Total War said, can I go a little bit slower? I tend to increase my speeds, decrease them, depending on the needs of the people. Some will say, get quicker, move on, and some will say, I want it slower and more methodical or whatever, so I'm trying to meet everybody's needs at the same time, which is never going to be easy, I'm afraid, but I'll do my best. So, these are the French, moving around, of course, as usual. Doing very little. The Austrians again also achieving very little. The British now are on my side against the French, of course. And he's leaving Greece, which is great. I think I might follow him out actually. If I stay near him and anything attacks me when they're at war, then I'll get the support from them, won't I? Trade route raided. What's that? Roger the Rock, whoever that is. So that's bound to reduce my income, I suppose. General available. Yep, thank you. Don't need one at the moment. We do have a fair bit of recruitment though, so let's talk about doing these. In fact, I tell you what, before I do those, what I'll do is I'll kick the minister so that I remember to do it. Otherwise I might just forget. It's this one here, isn't it, that I've been warned about? Nope, all I've got is a bald version of the previous one, which is not much good to me. Over in Belgrade, down here, there's a mine that I'm thinking now I ought to upgrade or improve, just to get the income coming in as well. I know I should have everything in place now for the income, but it's always good, you know, to have as much extra coming in. So now I'm looking now for Bucharest. Bucharest is the one that I've recently taken. That's the Romanian one, which is where is it? Must be down here a bit. It should be along there, shouldn't it? Where all those are. Here we are. Now then, just to the west of here. Why am I looking east? West. There we go. I'm going to get a factory in here as well. I'm going to risk it. I don't know how safe it is there. Just hope the Austrians will leave me alone and act as a buffer against the French. Now, back in Belgrade, I'm going to get some troops here as well. As you'll notice, I'm getting troops everywhere at the moment, virtually anywhere that I can. I am disappointed that I can only get a few of the kind of troops that I want to get. Let's just get 2 of those in there. 2 chevron troops these, so they are an improvement, which is good. Also, an advantage over this now is an improvement in this game, is that you can see the actual value of the troops. You know, so instead of 80-40, 80-35 in there, I've got 80-39 or whatever. It's because of the the 2 chevrons that you've got in there. It helps. Whereas in Empire Total War, you can only see that when you got into the battle itself. So let's see if I can get some troops in Bucharest as well. Bucharest. I know where it is. It's just a case of scrolling to it. That's what the problem is. So over here, I'm going to recruit 1 in there as well. And I think I'll get a barracks in here as well. Yep, well, a drill school rather. Improve the barracks so I can get some better troops. Now, my ships are, I think, around here somewhere. Let's open it up a bit. Here we are. I'd left them, if you remember, in this Sea of Marmara because I wanted to stop the British getting through into the Black Sea. I feel fairly safe now. I feel as though they're not going to go through into the Black Sea. So I'm going to move up here now, right next to the British ship. So if anything attacks, presumably they'll attack his first, and I'll get the defence because there'll be 2 of us involved in the attack. Now I've got some troops around Bucharest, well, in Bucharest rather, here, and these troops here. I'm going to move them over to Zagreb, because we're going over to forward positions, aren't we, you see? And this is now a back position. It has been for a long time, actually, sort of caught within areas. I don't think I need to leave troops in there, so I'm going to take those over to Zagreb, which is here. Not because I want troops in Zagreb, I want to continue with what I'm doing at the moment, but sort of attract him to come and attack me because I've got less troops in there. So that's going to be the same drill, of course, but what I want is a kind of springboard where I can attack various other places around Austria without having to go through Austria. Okay, recruitment report. Now then, let's see if I can move some of these in the direction that I want them to go in. Now, you notice these are not resistant to heat fatigue. You see this? I need good stamina, etc. And these as well. I don't know if these are. Yeah, they are. Now, I think the artillery are as well. Yeah, resistant. I said heat fatigue, didn't I? I meant cold fatigue. So I'm going to move the cavalry first, get them as far as I can without putting them inside. I want them to get to Vilnius, by the way. That's the plan. So it's as near as I can get to Vilnius, really. In fact, I don't think I can do it by leapfrogging buildings. He is going to have some time when he's exposed, I'm afraid. So I'll send out the cavalry. See how far he goes. Oh, he will. Actually, he will reach there. So that's good, isn't it? You see how he went red there? That's what he would have lost if I'd have carried on there like that. Ah, yeah, you see, you can't get any further. So what I have to do with him is leapfrog him from building to building, so that he doesn't, like I said, so he doesn't lose his numbers, so he doesn't suffer attrition, really is the right word. Let's move these on. We're going to Vilnius, like I said, which is over here. I'll just go this side of Vilnius for now, keep them on the road, because they travel a bit quicker. Now, I think I've got troops from elsewhere as well. I've kept this open here, have you noticed? Because I can double click on these and it will take me to where the troops are. Here you are. So I find them much more easily, exactly where my recruits are, because as you know, I'm going to be recruiting different troops all over Russia. So really I need to be able to find them quite quickly, and so when they come up as being recruited, I can simply click on them like that. Now this is Vilnius, so we'll move those troops to there. We've got a long way to go, I'm afraid. But then we've got Moscow troops to recruit as well. That will also take a long time, so it's not such a problem. And of course we've got those cavalry up there as well that I've just brought down. So, okay. Now then, I think that's about it now. Let's see what February brings in for us. What will this be? This will be the beginning of February 1809. I wonder, actually, before I do that, I might just bring that merchant ship as well, wherever he is. Come on, let me have you. Here you are. I'm going to bring him over as well. He's pretty useless at the moment, isn't he? Just bring him over there. The thing is, if I manage to dislodge the French from this trading hub over here, this one here, I'm going to put that merchant ship on there. My worry is, if I go chasing the French around, somebody else is going to nick that trading hub, like the British, for instance. So I want something to sit on there, something that's friendly, like the British. Right, okay. Sorry, something that will stop somebody friendly getting on it. That's the thing. Right, I think I've got everybody now from Kiev. I got all of those, didn't I? Let's just double check. Yes, they're all out of there. That's good. And building constructed, that's one of my fortresses, as you know. And the French have got a steamship. Oh dear, you can see they're so much more advanced than we are, can't you?